First of all, thanks for being here in my YouTube channel. So friends, before watching the seating arrangement for the mains level exams, so you have to know one important thing. So before watching this video, the same question what I am going to teach here is available as the test series, right? So visit my website or my mobile application, Feel Free to Learn. So there in the reasoning ability, when you scroll down, at the last you can able to see a test called seating arrangement mains level. So there you can able to see the same question as a test for 15 minutes what I am going to teach now. So first what you need to do here is, so friends, first write the test. And if you can able to get 5 out of 5, extremely good. And if you can't able to score that mark and you are struggling to solve the arrangement, and then come and watch this video, right? Why? Because without writing the test just like that, if you watch this video, then 100% the video will be no use. So first you have to write the test, analyze your score, and where you are making a mistake, completely look into all these stuff and then watch the video. Definitely this video will be helpful. So now let me move on to all the seating arrangement for mains level exams. So friends, now let me move on to this set number 3, seating arrangement for mains level exam. So I hope you have taken the test, right? It's a completely a different sort of arrangement for the past 2 years. From the year 2021, you can able to see these kinds of arrangements were repeatedly asked in many exams, recent year bank exams, CAT exams, even previous year UPSC exams. You can able to see these kinds of arrangement. So this kind of arrangement is completely different because when you look at the previous from 2018, 19, 20 CAT exams or bank exams question paper, the arrangement will be tougher. But initially they will give you a point like 9 people are sitting in a row. 12 people are sitting in a seating arrangement, circular table. So that number of people will be mentioned in the passage. But here, these kinds of arrangement, a certain number of persons are standing in a row. So we don't know how many persons are there in a row. But only after reading up every clue, we have to draw many possible diagrams will be there definitely for these kinds of arrangement. But no issues. I will teach you the shortcut and technique to solve. But we have to draw the possible diagram. So after drawing a possible diagrams, definitely you will get more than 3 or 4. But remember one thing, there will be a definite clue on these kinds of arrangement, these kinds of certain number of people arrangement. The clue is, if you find these kinds of word, right? For example, Q is sitting at one of the extreme end. That word is most important. Only, extreme end. So these are the words are more important because from that word you can easily eliminate the possibilities. Why? Because if one person, if any one person, for example, if Q is sitting at the left end of the row, right, extreme end of the row, if Q is sitting at the extreme end, so definitely you can't draw any possible diagram beyond Q, right? Only from this Q, you should draw the possible diagram right of Q. So from this area where you can able to fix the arrangement, how many person can be seated in a row. So these are the important point, extreme end of the row. Only A and B are sitting between these two persons, and another important point, not more than 10 people are standing in a row. What is the meaning of it? Not more than 10 people. The meaning here is, it should not be the total number of people who are standing in a row, it should not be more than 10. But it can be 10 or it can be 9, 8, 7, etc. So from this clue, you can easily eliminate most of the possible diagrams, right? So don't worry about if you see these kinds of certain number of people arrangement. Many students feel that these kinds of arrangement are difficult. Definitely it is not at all a difficult. You will get more possible diagrams when compared to those kinds of arrangement. In this arrangement you will get more possible diagram. But definitely 100% you will have a clue inside the question. That clue will be extreme end, one clue, not more than another clue, only, the word only is the clue. These are the words, important words. By using that words, you can eliminate most of the possibility cases, right? So now let me move on to this arrangement now. A certain number of persons are standing in a row and all of them are facing north. So 3 persons are standing between N and M. So between N and M, there are 3 persons standing. So what I can do is, first I can start with 2 possible diagrams. So N here, so 1, 2, 3. So N and M, there is a gap of 3 persons. Similarly, you can draw M here also. So 1, 2, 3, and this can be N. Got it? So between M and N, there are 3 people are standing, right? So next, so B is standing immediately ahead of N. Ahead will be before. So N before immediately where B is standing, right? So N before. So this will be the place for B, and similarly this will be the place for B. In 2 possible diagram, so ahead will be before, right? So immediately before N where the person B is standing. So A is standing adjacent to M. What is called as adjacent? Neighbor. Adjacent will be neighbor, right? So M neighbor will be A. Either it can be at the top or it can be at the bottom, but M adjacent should be A. So if M adjacent is A, there are 2 possibilities. Either A can be placed here or A can be placed here. In this diagram, again we are getting 2 possibilities. Either A can be placed here or A can be placed above M. So now what I can do is I am going to draw all the possible diagrams. So N, 2, 3, and now what is the point here? They have given that M immediate neighbor, that is adjacent, should be A, right? So what I can do is I can fix A here in this possible diagram. In this possible diagram, I can fix A here. So now, so again draw. So in this possible diagram, I can fix A here. So in this possible diagram, I can fix A here. So finally, in all the diagrams, you can able to see M adjacent neighbor is A. So next point, only 2 persons are standing between A and J. Who is standing behind M? Behind will be back of M, right? So now the point here is only 2 persons are standing between A and J. So between A and J, there should be gap of 2. So here A, 1 and 2, this can be J, or else 1 and 2, this can be J. And in the last, they have given 1 point that who is standing behind M. The meaning here is M behind, that is M backside, J should be there. So M backside, J should be there. So A and J, there is a gap of 2 people. So M backside, J is standing, right? So similarly here, M backside, so 1 and 2, this will be J, right? Because in the point they have given only 2 people are standing between A and J. So between A and J, 2 people are standing. So the person J should be standing at the back of M, not immediately back, at the back of M, anywhere else. So similarly here, M and J, right? So you can't able to place J here because M backside should be J. So A and J, there should be gap of 2. So 1 and 2, I should draw J here, but there is no chance this possible diagram is eliminated. So now 1 and 2, this must be J. So finally we are getting 3 possible diagram, and all the 3 possible diagram between A and J, there is a gap of 2, and where J is standing behind M, right? So be slow, right? So don't be fast, because there is lot of chance of making a mistake. So don't be fast, be slow. Even if you take 1 or 2 minutes extra, that is not at all a problem, but you need to get the final answer correctly, right? So friends, next point is only 1 person is standing between J and L. So between J and L, there should be gap of 1. So here I can't able to draw L here. Why? Because 1 point definitely I should draw L here. So similarly between J and L, there should be gap of 1. Just see here, I can't able to fix L here. So this diagram is also eliminated. 2 diagrams we have eliminated. Only this diagram we have. In this diagram we are getting 2 possibility. Either we can fix L here or else we can fix L here. So let it be. Let me move on to the next point. I is standing behind L. So at the back of L, who is standing? I is standing. So at the back of L, whether immediately or not? Yes. I is standing exactly behind L. So behind L is not immediately. So L backside should be I. Okay. So let me keep that point in mind, and we can proceed to the next area, right? What is the next point they have given? E is standing at one of the extreme end. Just see here. E is standing one of the extreme end. Just now I have told you. In this kind of question, you can able to see these kinds of word. Extreme end. Extreme end, or else not more than, or else only. So these are the clues that are most important while solving these kinds of questions. So E is standing at one of the extreme end. Either E can be at the top or E can be at the bottom. So what about the next point? 4 persons are standing between E and D. Okay. So D is standing immediately behind N. Just see here. immediately behind n will be immediately at the back of n, the person D is standing. So here I have to fix D. Similarly, here I have to fix D. So now what they are saying is E is standing at one of the extreme end. So between D and E, 4 persons are there. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. This must be E. Because between E and D there is a gap of 4. You can't draw E here. Why? Because E will be at one of the extreme end, either this side or this side. But we have fixed that E should be at the top. So similarly 1, 2, 3 and 4, this must be E. So only then we can say that between D and E there is a gap of 4 person, and the person E is one of the extreme end. What about the next point? So not more than 14, just here, not more than, right? So not more than, see this point. So these kinds of points are more important. Not more than 14 person are standing in a row. What is the meaning of it? So the row should contain not more than 14. Either it can be 14 or below 14, but it should not be not more than 14. So now let me count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So still one more place is remaining. So that's it. You can't able to draw another person here. Why? Because not more than 14. So similarly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Right? So what about the next point? Yes. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So similarly we are getting two diagrams. So K is standing immediately behind H. So immediately behind H. So H backside, immediately it should be K. So H backside, immediately it should be K. Okay, so next point is F is standing behind G but not ahead of, okay, so D is not, K is immediately of H. So I think in this possible diagram we are getting only one chance. I should fix, because there is no other way, right? Because they have only one place remaining here. And we know that K is standing immediately behind H. H backside should be K. So H backside should be K. So H backside is K. So now 1, 2, 3, 4 places remaining. And we know one point that only one person are standing between J and I, right? J and L. I is standing exactly behind us. So L backside should be I. So L backside I. Then this is the place for I. No other way, right? So and then still some points are where I is standing behind L, E is standing at one of the extreme end. Okay, so what about the remaining points? C, okay, so F is standing behind G. So at the back of G, right, at the back of G, F is standing, but ahead of C. So before C, where F is standing. So before C, where F is standing, G, F, C. C is not standing behind L. So L backside is not C. So if L backside is not C, then definitely there are 3 places remaining. So this must be for G, this must be for F, and this must be for C, right? So now let me get into this arrangement. S, H and K. So J and I, they should be gap of 2, right? So they have given some point, one person is standing between J and L. So definitely I should fix L here, I here, right? No other way. H and K should be placed. Yes or no? Because they have given that point that one person standing between J and L. So we have already fixed J here. So this we can't able to draw I here. Why? Because only one person is remaining. So J and L, I is sitting, right? So now another one point what they have given is H and K, right? H back immediately, K should be placed. If I fix H here, this should be K. Or else if I fix H here, this should be K. And what all the point remaining is G, F, C, right? So if I fix G here, F here, this must be C. But in the last point what they have told us, C is not standing behind L. So at the back of L, C should not be placed. At the back of L, C should not be placed. Then this will not be the place for C. If you fix C here, F here, G here, but H and K you can't able to place anywhere else. So definitely this arrangement is completely wrong, because there is no place to fix H and K. If you fix H and K, this 3 can't be placed in the first possible diagram, right? So finally this will be the answer, E, H, K. Let me check the answer. E, H, K, B, N, D. Okay, so G, A, M, F, J, C, L, I. Yes. So this will be the answer for this arrangement, right? So interesting arrangement, practice more, right? So that's what I'm repeatedly saying. Write the test first, and I'm extremely sorry I can't able to give the test series for free, which I've mentioned in many of my videos, because I can't able to pay the server cost. I can able to teach 24 hours for free, but giving the test for free is not possible because server cost will be high nowadays. I can't able to pay that, but anyway, it's 99 rupees. So do not forget to purchase the test and start practicing all the arrangements what I have given. So before posting a video, the test will be posted. So do not forget to write the test, and after writing the test, you somewhere you will feel to you will struggle, right? You will struggle to solve the arrangement. So note that point and watch the video where you are struggling and how to improve that. So that will definitely help you to clear the exams, right? So again, for the mains exam, time is not at all important. Be slow. Even if you take 2 minutes, 3 minutes more, not at all an issue. You should get the final answer. So remember that after reading the last point, if you are not getting answer in any of the possible diagram, then it's completely waste of time, because you have to again solve the arrangement. So 15 minutes here, again 15 minutes, 30 minutes waste of time. So be patient, be slow, surely you can able to crack the question. So friends, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you really like it, share the video to your friends, those are preparing for the competitive exams. So thank you so much. Bye.